Hi, my name is Nicole Snyder, and I am a graduate of Michigan State University. So, a time that I took the initiative rather than being told what to do was recently in the hospital. I work as a dietetic technician, and we have to consult with patients on a daily basis. Well, the other day I was presented with a case where a man followed the Gerson diet, a diet that I wasn't very familiar with. So, I did my research, gathered some information, and then I proceeded on to talk to the guest. I knew that this patient was probably going to have a diet that room service wasn't very familiar with. So instead of waiting for room service to put in a consult and to call us and figure out what they could and couldn't feed him, I went ahead and I talked with the patient. I got a feel for how closely he followed the diet, what kind of modifications he needed, and how strict he wanted to follow in the hospital. After I was done visiting with the patient, I then was able to put in a very detailed note for room service and give them some instructions so that they could care for the patient while he was admitted in the hospital. The result of me being able to do this was room service having an easier time to be able to provide for the patient and the patient having a pleasurable experience while he was at the hospital. So give us an example of a time that you had to build a relationship and that was important. A time that I had to build a relationship, I would say, was this summer. I worked as an intern. I was a NACUFS intern and I was placed at the University of Georgia. There were two interns, myself and another girl, and we were required to organize an event for 300 guests. We had to pick a theme, we had to pick the food and decorations. So our relationship was very important because we had to work hand in hand all summer and we had to agree on every detail of this event. So in order to build this relationship and to make sure that our event went well, I had to make an environment and an atmosphere where my partner knew that she could challenge my ideas, present her ideas, and that we could build off of each other on a daily basis. I wanted my peer to feel comfortable, and I definitely wanted her to be able to have a creative atmosphere. So the result of us working hand in hand and having a great relationship and being able to go to one another and being able to rely on each other to get our tasks done was an event that all of our guests loved and our management praised us for. So the characteristics of the Aramark internship that really led me to apply were mainly the focus. I think focusing on emerging trends is extremely important. Right now we work in a field that is ever changing and with new resources and new, scientific proof and technology even, our field is constantly changing. So I think that the emerging trend focus will give me a head start when I start career searching and will definitely put me above my peers. And also another factor that I really like about the Aramark is they seem very compassionate about their interns, and the fact that they try to employ or help the interns find jobs, I think relieves a huge amount of stress when you're finishing up your internship. My top professional characteristic, I would say, is communication, and it makes me a good fit because of my communication, I have great customer service skills, and these skills are going to help me be able to represent Aramark in a positive manner every day. My communication skills are going to help me be able to communicate with other interns, peers, associates, colleagues, and be able to build relationships that are extremely important as a young professional. The factors that helped me choose Aramark locations where I definitely wanted to push myself. I wanted to be outside my comfort zone. I wanted to experience a new part of the country, and I think the internship is the perfect time to do that. So all of the locations that I picked are outside of my home state. A few of them have relatives and friends where I can have a little bit of a support system but still something new. And another factor I considered when I was looking at the internship placements was how many interns the location took. I wanted to give myself the best possible chance of getting an internship, but I also wanted to have a support system, and I think that having other interns there gives you someone that you can talk to about the internship and is going through the same sorts of things as you are at the same time. Well, thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you.